Happy Saturday, Tweety Birds. It's Robin here with your daily spirit message for Saturday, November 30th, and I'm using the Black Cat Tarot. So I was just, the day that I figured out that the app I use to edit my videos, like where I put the titles in and like pop in dragons and cats and stuff like that, where they had like cat ears and whiskers, when I found that out, it was like, yes, I was so happy. Anyway, did I say this is for Saturday, November 30th, or whenever you're guided to watch the reading? So anyway, I love that stuff, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Like, and nobody ever comments, like, is it cute? I think it's cute. Okay, so what have we got going on here? Oh, we have the Temperance card. So I really feel like there is going to be somebody, there's kind of a nuisance in your life today. And it could be your cat, you know, it really could be that they're kind of doing things that, like, are you acting like a 2-year-old right now? Coming in and probably being sent by who's sending them? Hold on for a second. I have to pull a card. I have to pull a card because I'm getting that. I'm getting a voice here. This person is being sent. Okay, I've got the Hermit card, but I really want you guys to have a look at the image in this card. And it's like this person is being sent by the universe to trigger you, okay? So however you can appease yourself to stay in that energy where, okay, well, whatever. Or you could vacate the premises, you know, if somebody's really on your nerves, especially if you have, like, this is what I'm getting to, like auditory, like if you can't stand the sound of somebody chewing, you're probably going to hear that. Like, I really feel like you're going to come across your number one trigger today. Hold on. So while I was writing down the video title, Spirit is saying, well, maybe this is your big chance to address that. Instead of using my tactic of like looking at people like with a look of utter disgust, you know, ew, you're so gross. Or just getting mad, or, you know, sentencing a pet or a child to a timeout or something like that. Maybe it's your time to address it in a really constructive way. But I prefer like the death stare for starters. I have really sensitive hearing. Does anybody else? Because I just pick up on everything, and it drives me crazy. So I've learned different strategies to develop the strength to be able to power through things. Like a really good example, like if you work in an office, you could have somebody that types as if their keyboard is a machine gun, you know, or you could have a partner that snores like crazy or something like that. But you're being asked to cultivate the strength. I read something years ago, don't let the noise disturb you, okay? Because those are triggers being sent by the universe. And I really feel like these are going to be things that are just going to be like an agitation on your ears. And I find that's one of the toughest things to move through. So for those of you that have that type of sensory, not a deprivation, but irritation. I don't know if you guys can hear it kind of off in my bedroom. I have, it's like a white noise machine because my neighbor is like inexplicably loud and rude. So instead of flipping out all the time, I put a white noise machine on my windowsill. And I usually close the door, but I'm cat sitting and she goes crazy if I close the door all the way. So I'm sure you guys can hear it. And then something else, cheers. I have an old iPod and I have a brown noise track on it. This is really good for those of you that live in a housing situation where maybe you have a loud upstairs neighbor or somebody beside you. I have a floor sub, and hooked up to it, I have an old iPod with a brown noise track, and it plays constantly, and you would be amazed at the amount of noise that it blocks out. Like when it pauses, I'm like, oh God, I can't. So we also have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So this is like treating people, like the energy here is treating people the way that you would like to be treated. Like, obviously nobody's perfect, we all have flaws. So let's say you're annoying somebody else, it happens, right? You would like them to say, hey, would you mind, or can you keep it down, or something, you know. So this is how the universe would like you to react today, and maybe take me up on those tips. And for those of you that have a hard time sleeping, I have, and you can get them anywhere, I'm sure, like sleep headphones. So it's a soft felt headband, and it's got little speakers that go right over your ears, and you can use brown noise to drown out, like especially if you live in a big city, or again, the snoring partner or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna go, sending you guys, I'm gonna wait for angel number 555 so you can change your life for the better, and you guys have a great day. Bye.